This part, I wasn't planned out.
No problem.
I know, you agree.
She gets
I'm
excited.
sorry, I just forgot.
Bird barking this morning.
Hold on, I'm sorry. So this part was involved practice, me typing something in. Presenting and stuff. Yes. Wait, you're going, hold on one second. It's okay. Settle. Too many. Oh, well, okay.
Rudy was the worst behaved.
Oh, really?
No, Winnie.
Liam said Rudy was
Sorry about
riding
that,
down the hallway.
Oh, my God.
Are you serious? Yes.
Yeah, he's gotten out and we run and the guys
Yeah.
get him so excited.
Well,
Sprinting
how could
through
you
the
not?
hallways, up and down the stairs.
The problem is he's at calm because high school kids are not calm.
No.
And the boys come in there and rough him up.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It's a good pup. She's got a good heart.
She's actually the most probably the toughest of them.
What?
She's the toughest of them.
Yeah.
Like somebody, like she would defend you.
Wow.
Ollie would hide under her.
He's a big baby.
And Rudy would just be like, yeah, know what's going on. This one's a protector.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Such a unique personality.
Isn't it? I know.
But see, Winnie really has babies at home to protect. She really has babies at home to protect.
Yeah.
She sees her favorite people, so she's really excited.
Well, I secretly told her she's
She knows. She knows, yeah. She knows they go, no. I love how it's asking you this.
If not.
I didn't even think
Like I got one of those stick vacuums that you have to charge.
Oh, thank you.
And of course, the kids will like not plug it into the wall.
So then they don't have to use it.
It's not gonna work, you know. Like,
The
my husband
HDL.
put up the flocked
In
Christmas
there?
tree
I still
yesterday.
love
It's
flogging.
like-
Oh.
Yeah, don't
Yes,
go
that
on
means
it,
slow.
slow, slow.
He's like, somebody bring the
Oh,
big vacuum
sorry.
down. to the bedroom. So, yeah.
How old is your youngest?
Oh, you're gonna spin my chair, aren't you?
My youngest, he's 1.
Was that
September, so he's almost 15 months. He's in love with the Christmas tree. He keeps singing to it. Oh,
Such a cute.
oh, sweet.
That's so cute.
Today he said suspicious.
What? Really?
Well, my mom was reading a book about a talking taco.
That's suspicious.
Yeah, the refried beans are suspicious. So he kept saying suspicious. So, it's like, oh, he says suspicious.
Does your mom take video and send it to you during the day?
Sometimes, yeah. Mostly of him jumping in the crib, because that's his favorite thing.
Baby.
Oh, Christmas morning.
Wait, come here. Sit. Sit, girl.
Do my pup date first. if that-
Well, we can get going. You wanna go after my report and Lori's report? Great,
But
but
I
I
would
want to
get-
get the streaming going.
Oh,
Oh, okay. All right. Please join us for the Pledge of Allegiance. Hopefully this doesn't set Winnie off.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now for the School City of Whiting mission. Through unique personalized opportunities, SCW students, supported by our staff and community, choose high-quality education pathways and rich experiences that build capacity for students to be responsible citizens, lifelong learners, and to respect and value differences. All right. Call to order, please. Roll call.
Amanda Perkins,
Here.
Christine Stramiak. The record shows she is not here. Christy Greer,
Here.
Patty Herbst,
Here.
Chris Davenport. The record show Chris is not here.
Okay. All right, moving on to letter B. Please let the notes reflect that we do not have an audience, so there is no audience comments. Moving on to C. You want to go first?
Yeah.
Mrs. Sherman?
Okay, a couple things tonight. On tonight's agenda, we have the approval to accept the teacher appreciation grant. The total our district is receiving is $40,100.61. It's about $150 less, I think, than last year's, pretty close. These funds are scheduled to be deposited on November 27th. We have 47 teachers, 24 effective and 23 highly effective that are eligible to receive these funds. Depending on whether a teacher was rated effective versus highly effective, really determines the amount that they get, because according to Indiana code, highly effective rated teachers have to receive 25% more than an effective teacher. We estimate the stipend amounts to be approximately $655 for effective teachers and $855 for highly effective teachers. Also, for the Indiana code, once the funds are received, we have 20 days in which to pay this out. So it will be paid out before Christmas on one of the upcoming December payrolls. Also on tonight's agenda, we have the approval to award the base bids for the Whiting Middle School roof project. This is the extension of our auditorium project onto the middle school side, third floor. Our bid opening was last week on the 19th. We had a good response. We had a total of 12 bids received for the 6 different categories. Our categories were general trades. We had 2 bids for general trades. Roofing, we had 2 bidders. For the drywall, ceilings, and kind of finishing, we had 3 bids. Fire protection, we just had 1. For our HVAC and plumbing, we had 2, and for electrical, we had 2. So that was definitely a good response. Skillman, who's our project manager, they do the pre-award conferences, and they do review all the contractors' qualifications before recommending to us the bids. And so what you see on the agenda tonight are the awards for the following companies. For our general trades is Gary Up Construction. For roofing, it's EC Babilla Roofing. For metal studs and drywall, it's Kleckner Interior Systems. Fire protection is Hill Fire Protection. HVAC is Circle R Mechanical, and for electric, it's Midwestern Electric. So they are recommending that the board award these bids tonight and issue a notice to proceed to the following contractors. The total base bid for this part of the project comes out to $2,929,360. Demolition is still slated to begin in January, with construction on temporary spaces to begin in winter break. And then, of course, when the weather breaks, hopefully March, late March, then the roofing will begin before we start with the interiors. The only other thing I have is legislative priorities. Organizational day for the legislators took place last Tuesday on November 18th. This will be a long session as it is a budget year. The session is scheduled to end on April 29th. With Governor Braun taking office in January, there's definitely a focus right now on alignment of the government office in the effort to streamline departments. Lori and I were at the superintendent meeting last week, and we did give a presentation on that. For now, Katie Jenner, who is the current Secretary of Education, is going to continue as the Secretary of Education to help with the transition. Right now, there's also a big focus on property tax cuts, which of course will affect schools with our tax levy. There's also talk of expansion of school choice and vouchers to be universal school choice. That's also obviously impacting public schools funding-wise and enrollment-wise. We are expecting a lower overall increase for schools for the biennium budget. And at the federal level, with the changes coming, there is discussion of doing away with the U.S. Department of Education funding cuts to Title I, funding cuts or elimination of Title III dollars, which go for our Hispanic students. So we will have some funding challenges coming ahead. We'll need to, prepare for that and look for that. And also, only time will tell as far as what's going to happen with the U.S. Department of Education and then what the biennium budget is going to bring for the following 2 years.
Anything else?
Oh, that's
All
it.
right, thank you.
Are you
Are
ready?
you ready?
Good evening. We are here today to talk about our amazing students, and I will tell you, we have had a lot of great things happening in our building. I'm going to focus on some of our groups and how they positively impact the whole school. So I wanted to start with how overall Whiting Middle School, it's a place for wonder, motivate success. And one of our groups that helps support that is our National Junior Honor Society. Small but mighty they are. The 5 pillars of NJHS are scholarship, service, leadership, character, and citizenship. Our students work to provide opportunities for the school and to support not just Whiting Middle School, but the whole district. Most recently, we have, let's say this whole year we've done some things so far, such as Walk to School Day, where our kids take part in helping the elementary students along with National Honor Society. And on the same day this year, we also celebrated Kindness Day. So you'll see our group here has, they're all wearing orange, and that was in honor of Kindness Day, but they were also there to help the students on Walk to School Day, and they're very visible. So we are grateful for them and the things they do for service. At the beginning of the year, they did hold the first dance, and the proceeds for that dance did go to the Whiting Animal Shelter. That is a tradition for our NJHS students, and they continued, and they're usually are able to send close to $500 to them. So that was a wonderful thing that makes them see that we can help no matter how young we are. To continue with building that citizenship, service, and character, they are also sponsoring currently a food drive, and our last day is tomorrow. Our advisories picked randomly what group would have what items, and the items that they were assigned were based on what the food pantry said they were in need of. So we do have that posted on our Facebook page just to remind families that it ends tomorrow. And then we like to give out incentives for our students who participate. So we have a little ice cream party ready for them. But this is just an example of some of the things that help our whole district with our National Junior Honor Society. Now, a little bit larger group is our student council. National Junior Honor Society is sponsored by Ms. Fentress and Ms. Ducklosa, our 6th grade social studies and English language arts teacher, is the sponsor for student council. This group is open to 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, anyone who wants to join me, and she currently has 46 students participating. We haven't yet gotten our group together to take a photo, so I instead showed you a few things that they've done this year, or will be doing. One in particular that everyone looks forward to is the Halloween dance. This is a dance that helps bring the fun. They have a best costume, different categories to earn prizes. They love to dance. We have a new resident dance DJ, our English teacher, Miss Hammonds. She has been the DJ for the last 2 dances, so we're really grateful. And I know our veteran team is always loving when a new team member is willing to bring the funk. So that's one thing that we've really enjoyed. Also, every year we do a cookie dough fundraiser, and that is a huge support to our entire school. Whereas it is sponsored by Student Council, our school it's an entire school fundraiser, and that usually runs early through the month of October with a drop off just before Thanksgiving break. We did have the delivery last week, and we do tend to raise close to $10,000 for that to help fund our student programs. And so meaning activities, I know the student council also donated to the birthday books last year for elementary school. So we don't just see in-house, we see ways to help others. We've had activities, they purchased all of the games for the cafeteria, for lunches, as well as for advice. Yeah. And they love to come visit Winnie because she definitely does not get enough attention. Upcoming, we will be holding reindeer games, which we're going to find a way to incorporate Winnie into. That's just a fun way to earn the Candy King Spirit Stick. And it's just a fun opportunity for advisories to get together and celebrate just before winter break with some collaborative teamwork, minutes to win it. Another group I'd like to highlight are our Euler bots. They are sponsored by Miss Sotelo. This is our robotics team. And we have a new, we have a lot of new players this year, new team members, and we are very excited for how they've done this year and what's to come in the future. They will, they've had 2 competitions in Hammond just in the last month. They placed first in innovation and moved on to the regional competition at IUN just this last weekend, where they are not moving forward to semi-state. They did earn the Against All Odds Award, and they have really learned about teamwork and the critical skills that go into this. It's more than just Legos. It is about solving problems in our world and how to build community and teamwork in the 21st century. Winnie, let's go. Nope, not that way. Here we go. Sit. Wonderful.
Oh, no.
How can I not bring her up? She would not be okay. No, every day we are grateful for Winnie, and it's about the kids. But I'm telling you, every day is special because Winnie is there with the kids. These are just some pieces since, different moments in time. We have so many more photos and so many more things that she's done with the kids. Most recently, she's been reading with some 6th graders. And it's very interesting to see how her personality changes just based on how often one child may come to see her or a group of kids or just when she's walking down the hall. To give an update on her specifically, she's currently in her Advanced Canine Manners course. So she's learning about how to handle herself in situations where there are many distractions, such as this, and what she needs to do. So some things that we have been working on include that she will have to walk, but not necessarily talk to anybody, because that might be the case if there's a student who's afraid of her just because she's a dog. So they'll turn, and then we talk about how we need to stop by just saying, stop, sit, and then the other thing, that's a distraction. Exactly. So we try again. And usually when we're doing our training, well, I think I'm teaching you the wrong thing right now. When we're doing our training, we have some treats, which she is highly motivated. But now that she's an advanced canine, we try to do at least 3 or 4 actions before she earns the treat so that she is not treat dependent. So we need to sit, then we settle. Watch me. Winnie, watch me. Yes. We do belly rubs. Yeah, that's her favorite. And whenever we find that we're a little overwhelmed, and I think you could probably say this to yourself in your own way, having just a belly rub or whatever your version is. It's really your off switch. So, stand. All right. So that's just one thing that we're working on in there. But as you saw, distractions are still something that in her age, she's still working on. Upcoming, we'd love to see you. Sports that are playing now, we have boys basketball. Our 6th grade will be home tomorrow against Union Township at 5:30. 7th and 8th grade are away. Grade 6 will be going on their annual trip to the Challenger Center. That's a wonderful hands-on interactive. They're in space type situation. They're also working on rockets. And as a teacher, I went to this and got to be a part of it. and you really feel like you're in space. So sometimes we have to remind kids that they're back and they're not in space. So it's really great to see that they're that involved in the activity, and it is adaptive. So based on how well, or if they're struggling on a concept, it will adjust the problem. So grade 6 always looks forward to that, including the teachers. Our Chambertown is coming December 11th in the middle school gym from 8:30 to 11. Anyone who would like to volunteer, we always need you. That's 8th grade, a day in a life. They have a career they've been focusing on in Ms. Sotolo's class for college and career, and then they will work on some activities in there in the walkthrough and try to work on a budget. So they really see what it's like, and it's very impactful. We also allow them to dress for success, and we talk to them about what that means. Christmas around the world, our annual tradition will be December 12th. Winnie hopes you go or can come. It's from 3 to 4:30 in the middle school gym, and that is always a great time. Our 6th and 8th graders will attend during the day, so everybody gets a chance to see all of the presentations and the hard work of our 7th graders. So we hope you can join us from 3 to 4:30. We will have cookies. Thank you so much. That's all we have today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, Assistant Superintendent.
The 25-26 school calendar will be sent to the teachers after the break to choose next year's fall break, and where some things will fall, like parent-teacher conferences. That kind of came up during discussion meetings with them. Just choosing a day that might be more convenient for them where they're at in the teaching cycle. And we should have the finalized selection at December's board meeting for your approval. And our own Natalie Hernandez, 5th grade, is the grand prize winner for the local Red Ribbon poster contest. And she'll have her poster displayed on several billboards in Lake County next year. So she won for next year. And then Julia Sylvester, Haley Moldecki, and Sophia Correa swept first, second, and third place. And this contest is open to all schools in Lake County, so.
Wow.
They swept.
And I appreciate Mrs. Shea for
Yeah.
working
Working
on
with those students.
That's my report for this. All right, thank you. Okay, Director of Finance.
The summer school 2024 reimbursement, the Department of Education finalized the application for summer school. There were more than 360 schools that submitted this year. Due to the volume across the state that exceeded their appropriation, schools will receive approximately 60.73%, with the exception of 2nd and 3rd grade, which will be reimbursed at 100%. Our payment was received on November 20th for $23,298.77. The actual cost that were submitted was approximately $38,000. Advanced property taxes were also received on November 20th. You received $126,149.36. Debt service was $27,079.78, bringing our levy collection up to 56%. The operations fund received $99,069.58, which is 42% of our levy. On top of that, NIPSCO electric increase. I just wanted to make you aware that in September, NIPSCO filed for a significant rate increase. This will take effect if it's approved in fall of 25. NIPSCO's increasing the electric rate for renewable energy investments, infrastructure upgrades, and coal plant closures. So this will, NIPSCO is requesting a 20.15% increase in annual revenue amounting to $368 million more annually, bringing its total revenue up to $2.2 billion. So this is for everyone, just so you know, for your own household. When I was looking at the information online, it said that the fixed charges were going to go up, and I looked at my own personal bill. So the fixed rate was going to go from $14 a month to $25 a month. On top of that, you'll also be receiving approximately a 20% increase to your electric bill. The projected impact does vary amongst the customers. For this, it could go up to 30%. So for the school system, we're in rate category 523, which is 25.3%, which would be about $65,000 annually a year. There are some hearings coming up tomorrow at Ivy Tech College in Valpo. And Thursday, there's two, one in Hammond at the Hammond City Hall at 12:30 and at Gary Public Library at 5 o'clock. For anybody to go and voice their concerns. I know that there's a group of area superintendents that are planning to band together against this. So just want to let you know about that. Operation fund levy sharing. I know I might have brought this up during the budget. I think it was last summer when I brought this up about Operation Fund levy sharing, which would go into effect in 2025 for the budget year. We did receive notification from DLGF last week, and this will be going into effect. The estimated incremental property tax levy for our school system is $187,403. This formula is there's a formula they use. It's the sum of calendar year 21, 22, 23 divided by 3 minus our current year levy, and that's where they get the 187. So there were two charter schools that had enrollment in the fall that had legal settlement within our district. East Chicago Urban Enterprise, there was one on the list, so they would get $168 of that 187. And Hammond Academy of Science and Tech had 10. So they would get $1,724 of that $187,000. So those are just estimates. So once we get our final collection, they'll probably calculate the amount. So that will be moving forward. That's all.
All right, thank you. Okay, moving on to letter D, the consent agenda, copy number 5. Motion to approve all consent agenda items as presented. Do we have a motion?
I'll second.
Motion from Patty, second from Christie. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion passes. Down to letter E, number 1, under new business. Approval to issue manual vendor checks in calendar year 2025. Do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Motion from Christie, second from Patty. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion passes. Number 2, first read of Neola policy update. So we have policy 164, notice of meetings, parentheses, tech correction. Policy number 164.4, meeting of the board defined, parentheses rescinded. Policy number 165, board meeting revised. Policy number 172, legal counsel, parentheses, tech correction. Policy number 1130, conflict of interest, parentheses revised. Policy number 1213.01, staff-student relations, tech correction. Policy number 1220, employment of the superintendent, parentheses revised. Policy number 1203, responsibilities of the superintendent, parentheses revised. Policy number 1617, weapons, parentheses revised. Policy number 2623, student assessment, parentheses revised. Policy number 3113, conflict of interest, parentheses revised. Policy number 3217, weapons revised. Policy number 3220.02, supplemental payments for teachers, parentheses revised. Policy number 4217, weapons, parentheses revised. Policy number 5136.01, technology resources and other electronic equipment, parentheses revised. And this is just a first reading. There's no action on the item.
This is only half of the first update that we have, so I will be working on the other half. These can go for second read at the next meeting, and then they just released another update today, so that one will need to be done in January or February.
Okay. Thank you. All right, moving on to number 3, approval of a 3% pay increase for all SCW board-approved salaried and non-certified employees not covered by the WTA collective bargaining agreement, retroactive to July 31st or July 1st, 2024. Do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Motion from Patty, second from Christie. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion passes. Number 4, approval of retention stipends for all board-approved employees employed during the 23/24 school year who returned for the 24/25 school year. Administrators and directors, $1,000. 12-month employees and professional staff, $750. 9-month employees, $500. Do we have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Motion from Christie, second from Patty. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion passes. Number 5, approval to accept the fiscal year 25 grants as presented.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Motion from Christie, second from Patty. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion passes. Number 6, approval to award base bids for the Whiting Middle School roof project. We have Garrett Construction for general materials at a contract amount of $1,527,500. Number 2, EC Babola Roofing at a contract of $543,145. Kleckner Interior Systems is number 3 for metal studs and drywall at a contract of $158,600. Number 4, Hill Fire Protection at a contract of $328,400. Number 5, Circle R Mechanical for HVAC at a contract of $205,500. And number 6, Midwestern Electrical at a contract of $166,215. Do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
I will second it.
Motion from Patty, second from Christie. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion passes. Okay. Moving on to letter F, public forum comments. Let the record reflect, we do not have an audience. And down to letter G, adjournment.
I'll make a motion.
I will second it.
Motion from Patty, second from Christie. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Meeting adjourned, 6:32.
Thank
Thank you.